And I studied the World Bank report that was released last year. According to World Bank, they are saying that there are 5 skills that young people need in the 21st century that carry wealth. They said any young person who has mastered anything in tech, any young person who has mastered anything to do with graphics, any young person who has mastered anything to do with communication, any young person who has mastered anything to do with modern agriculture, and any young person who has mastered anything to do with digital marketing, those 4 areas, these are the 4 areas that are going to carry wealth in our 21st century. And so, if these 5 areas, we are able to master them very early, the word is very early. Why am I saying very early? Because when you study again the wealth report that was released, there are 4 levels of wealth in life. And the first level, according to the Bible, is personal wealth. Hiyo ndo wealth yenye inakusort wewe as a person. There are people you cannot help right now because the money you have is only enough for you. The second level of wealth is called family wealth. That you can help your parents, you can help your siblings. Now, all of us cannot help the world outside because whatever maybe you have is only enough for our families. The third level of wealth is called inheritable wealth. It's wealth that can be inherited by generations and generations. But the fourth type of wealth is called generational type of wealth. And this is what Hindus have. And this is wealth that comes with pushing an agenda. Umefanya kila kitu, uko na gari, uko na manyumba, kila kitu iko sorted. Sasa kitu imebaki tu ni kusumbua dunia, ka Bill Gates. Unatoka tu hapo unaitisha ma scientist kaso 7 unaambia fanyeni research na walipa. He spent 36 billion sending scientists to study about COVID and how it can be used as a weapon. So yani ushafanya kila kitu. Sasa wewe unatafuta tu utasumbua aje dunia. And the man has bought a quarter of the US. He has bought land and he's not doing anything. He has just bought it and he's not selling to anyone. You see Mahatma Gandhi, nani anaitwa aje umse Manu Chandaria. He's so wealthy, anaitanga tu watu wampigie story na anawalipa 6 million kumpigia tu story. So there is now that level. Now, why are we studying all these things? Tuna study hizi vitu. One, whatever we are doing is very spiritual. I refuse to be an orator. I told God I'll be a kingdom orator. Because we are removing people out of poverty. Because all of us, according to the wealth report that was released, all the men who are billionaires in the world, they began at 16. Even in this country, Chris Kirubi began creating wealth at the age of 15. He began selling cassava. SK Macharia, the owner of Royal Media Services, began at 21. Go and study every person. Every person who is a billionaire, they began at a very young age. Because there are mistakes that you make in time. Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verse 11. It says that every person has been given time and chance. And I want to show you there are blessings that are hidden in time. And there are mistakes that you'll make at 20 that you can correct. But there are mistakes that you'll make at 40 that you can't correct. So beginning early gives you an advantage of making the right mistakes. So by the time you're 40, you have now entered a level of perfection. Because in business, wanasemanga mse akishafika 40, before business picks up, it must take 15 years of mistakes. So that means ukisha hit 15, ndo sa profits zinakuja bila wewe kustruggle. So that means we must begin earlier. That's why Bible ilituonyesha pattern ya seka kina David 16, jamaa shamada Goliath. Mse kama Daniel 19 ashakuwa governor. Bible ilikuwa inatry kutu provoke that hiki tu mkianza mapema ndo the better.